Hi guys, welcome back. We're here. We're off again. Losing count now. I think it's part 8. Could be wrong. Because I'm not doing it all in one playthrough. Because obviously just aware that trying to watch hour-long videos is sometimes a bit. Sometimes it might creep up there. But first, I've just been trying to do it in short increments and dropping off where... So yeah, I was right, there we go. Now, obviously, when we left off, I told you about my theory, and to be honest, I don't know if it is. Maybe there's some truth to it, maybe not, we'll find out. Yes, I want to sell my longsword. If I told you, remember the Braveheart weapon? Essentially, I forgot that I had it.
I trust it's all here.
Oh, I purchased the item. Oh, what have I just done here? That's me not concentrating. So we need to
Never
sell.
have too many.
We need to sell
Here's
it
what we
all.
agreed on. Could never have too many.
Iron belt.
Yeah, that'll fetch a good price.
Badge of might. I think I might put that healing potency on, to be honest. What has he got for me anyway? Nothing really. Nothing new. Ooh. Orchestration roll. 40,000 gil? Are you serious? Man. Okay, let's... Do you know what? I'm not going to do that, because guaranteed I'm going to find some.
Good day.
I'm just going to leave it for now. So yeah.
You're the kind man who saved Mummy. Thank you.
I was right. We are in the village that was abandoned. I thought they was putting too much work into it. What's he looking for? Don't know, but he's using a crystal.
Quentin, my good man. It seems we'll be spending the night.
I thought as much. Where do you find that one?
Oh, him? You wouldn't believe me if I told you. Quentin here is an old friend, one who is sympathetic to our cause.
Sympathetic? Then he knows about your little sanctuary. I would never have guessed so many people were bent on setting us free. When last I checked, the mere thought would earn you a trip to the gallows.
I am well aware of the risks, as I am of the rewards.
And what could be more rewarding than your very own dominant of fire?
A dominant? Here? Now that I would like to see.
Meaning you haven't.
No, but nothing passes unnoticed in Lost Wing. Take your brand, for example. People will see that at once. And I need hardly tell you how they will greet the inquiries of a bearer. You are afraid your words will fall on deaf ears, as they have ever since the moment you were marked. Happily, I can provide a solution to your dilemma, as a favor to Sid, that is. Take this. You will find it has the uncanny power to loosen tongues. May the mothers guide you.
This might be Imperial land, but here in Lost Wing, it's his word that's law.
But how?
You don't need to worry about that just yet. Trust me. Everyone in Lost Wing knows what that seal means, and what it means if they don't take note. Now we can sit here counting our blessings, or put them to good use and find that dominance. Your choice.
Let's see if this thing really works.
Okay. What we got? Gather information from the villagers. Is there one this side as well? Yeah. Okay. That's me shotman again, isn't it? Go back up here. I don't like the look of the Braveheart, I've got to be honest. The sword. It's a bit cartoony, isn't it? It's like a sword you get off He-Man or something.
That a hanged man, I see. Master Quentin must think you're important. It was a good thing you done today, getting rid of those bastards. If you hadn't come when you did, I'd be on my way to Ash by now, along with the others. Poor buggers.
These others, was there a dominant among them? A dominant of fire?
Might have been, yeah. Royalists seem to think there was, anyhow. A thin bloke all swallowed up in his robes like one of great Grieger's churchmen.
Do you recall anything else about him?
Only that he weren't alone. Was a young maid who went wherever he did, including the church, and wherever the Royalists dragged them both off to before you got here.
I see. Thank you.
And that's all you can remember. Think hard.
Sid's at it as well.
Ah, Master Quinton took a liking to you, I see. And there I was, thinking you were in bed with Sid. Wonder what Gav will have to say about this. Speaking of whom, if you see him, tell him thanks for looking after us. Now, what can I help you with?
I'm searching for a dominant of fire. Gav seems to think he might have taken refuge here.
We see a lot bearers around these parts. But I do seem to recall one who commanded the flame. Now, whether or not that makes him a dominant, I can't say. But the Waluders certainly took a keen interest in the poor sod.
Did you get a look at him?
Didn't have a chance. One of the other bearers might have done.
Thank you. I wonder if Sid's found anything.
What would the King of Walud want with our time?
Speak with Sid.
Tell me that scowl means you've got good news. So, a shady lad with a hood, and his equally shady lass. Not much to go on,
But...
I've been thinking, if our friend is a dominant, why not just burn the Royalists to a crisp? There's a reason he's holding back, and I reckon he has something to do with his partner.
what makes you say that?
One of the villagers I talked to said the two were separated. If the Waluders have her, our dominants like to think twice before starting any fires. Whoever he is, he's shown himself to have a level head. He's careful, cunning, and he doesn't want to be found. This could spell trouble. For us and the Royalists both. Still, it'll be a whole lot worse if we set off after them with bleary eyes and empty bellies. There should be a pair of pallets waiting for us back at the inn. Shall we?
Speak with Quinton.
Now, about those beds.
Beds? I seem to recall your request being to spend the night. And for that, the floor will more than suffice.
Better than a wet rock,
Charming.
I suppose. My thanks, Quentin. Next time you're at the hideaway, our floor's all yours.
No need for thanks, Sid. This isn't an act of charity.
You don't say.
In exchange for my floor, I shall be requiring your services. The Royalists saw fit to erect a barricade across the road south when they occupied the village, and failed to remove it when they left. I expect it to be gone before you leave.
As you wish. Well, that took longer than expected. First time dismantling the barricade? It gets easier, don't worry.
I won't.
If we leave now, we'll arrive at the care when the shadows are at their deepest. Unless you'd rather wait.
No more waiting. The road south then? Unless...
I know of another shortcut. You should be so lucky.
Look for kind of an...
Come back to me, my darling. I can't bear another night without you.
There was no side quest in that village whatsoever, as far as I'm aware. Yeah, interesting, right?
The Royalists were looking
Because
to
I actually come from Wales.
to prevent any unwelcome
It's
surprises.
just an interesting thought that they've used the Welsh word for castle, kind of like it's a Welsh word for castle, citadel, kind of wall fort, Caer, because you also get Castell, but yeah, make for Caer Norvent. So I'm getting some Gaelic medieval vibes in here, and like I say, that is Welsh Caer. Interesting that Japanese producers have used the old Welsh word, Little Old Wales. So yeah, a bit of useless information for you there.
There, boy! Sick of Toggle!
I'm just going to use more power anyway. I know they're only weak enemies, but...
What are the Royalists thinking? Why take a stronghold they've no chance of holding?
When they've no intention of holding it. The king is up to something.
The king?
Well, you don't think they're acting on a whim, do you? This is one of His Majesty's cunning stunts, and he sent his best to execute it.
You know what to do, boy.
May as well, since I've got two of them.
Sick of Toggle. You know what to do, boy. Sick of Toggle. You know what to do, boy.
I'll tell your lady you tried. Caer Norvent. Hard nut to crack, even when it isn't crawling with royalists.
I don't care who else is in there.
Okay, Norvent.
Get him, boy. That's enough.
you know, I am actually quite annoyed that you can't just break into sprint straight away. Why have they done it like that? Especially annoying if you want to do a speed run of the game.
Much as I enjoy battering down the front door, I hazard this endeavour will require a bit more tact.
There's an old sluice that empties under the bridge. It should see us through to the lower levels of the care. Sid. We both know why I'm here. But what is it that you want? Why would you risk your life for a handful of outcasts? If anyone ever learned what you've been doing with their property...
They'd have my head in a box. But this isn't just about dominance and bearers, it's about all of us. What I want is to build a place where it doesn't matter what you are, but who you are. But our world isn't ready for a place like that. So, until it is, I use the power I've been given to show people there is hope.
So, tell me about this, Benedicta.
The best and worst decision I ever made. Don't underestimate her, Clive. A fight with her icon is not one you're likely to walk away from.
Garuda. Warden of the Wind.
Hey?
Garuda. You just said it, that's the one, Garuda. That's the Acon / Primal I was trying to think of. Right, so there we go then. Yeah, so do you know what? It feels like a good place to stop there again. If you've enjoyed it, like and subscribe. Nothing much happened in that one, I've got to be honest. But we're about to enter Caer Norvent, or Castle Norvent. Once used as a stronghold, the Holy Empire has since garrisoned the strategic position along the neutral Crystal Belt and now employs it in the training of Imperial Army recruits. So, let's go and see if we can find out more. So join me next time. Alright guys, thank you very much for watching. As always, really appreciate it. Give me any feedback, and thank you.